going on? What's going on, everybody? It is one of your hosts. You can call me Beast. You can call me Beast Mode. You can call me Rose. You can call me Rose Mode. You can call me Rose Gold if you want to. No one has, but I'll leave the option there for you. However, whatever you call me, make sure you add that I'm your mama's favorite wrestling reviewer on this here internet. And if you ask her and she's like, who is that? All you gotta do is say, search your feelings. You know it's true. And with me is one of my esteemed co-hosts here on Jump Over the Barricade, weekly wrestling podcast. And that is none other than the host of 100 Yards and Running, who tonight is Super Bowl Sunday, folks. So I'm sure they will be getting into that over there. But over here, we're getting into some wrestling. What up, Reg?
What's going on, my people? What's going on, dude?
Ain't that much, man. I'm here. It's a hectic week in my life, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about some wrestling. You know, I'll talk. We talked about the Royal Rumble last Sunday when
Mm, which is happy.
when that went down. We was on here. We had and we also had Nappy stop through, and they gave their thoughts on the Royal Rumble and also the upcoming WWE 2K26, which I am highly anticipating.
Yes.
Yes, I know. Okay, I know all the negatives, but I am buying it for the positives. Okay, buying it for the positives because there's a lot of positives in there for me personally. But
For
you
me as
know,
well,
and
but we'll get
you,
there.
anybody that doesn't want to buy it, hey, that's on you. You ain't got to do it. I personally don't mind grinding through the game because I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret, folks. Come here. You buy games to play them. Did you know that? Okay. I'm glad we had
Speaking
this
of,
heart to heart.
I'm glad you brought that up. Speaking of playing the game, do you know that the game himself is on three of the four covers of this video game?
So, like I said, we're
If,
not gonna
if,
talk
that,
about the
if, that,
negatives.
if that's not
so,
narcissistic Triple H, I don't know what is.
so, like I said, we're not gonna focus on the negatives on the game.
Just had to put that out
We
there.
gonna focus. Like, okay, come on. Like, okay, all right. Stay elephant in the room, so we gonna discuss it real quick. Okay, how do you how you fix your mouth to say in an interview you don't like being the center of attention when it's not time for you to be? Your voice is on the opening of the show.
Hmm.
Your voice is all over the WrestleMania commercials.
Hmm.
Every PLE opens with a video package, either narrated or starring you.
Yep.
The game comes out. There's three special editions. One of them is yours personally. So of course you're
Yep.
on that cover.
but you also had to be on the other two editions covers. The only cover you're not on is the base game, which CM Punk is on.
Hmm.
But yet you don't like being the center of attention. I'm not even going to get into how Unreal is presented, but you don't like being the center of attention when it's not your time. I guess all of this is his time to be the center of attention.
I mean, Vince didn't even do this. Like, I can't even remember a cover that had Vince McMahon on it.
One,
And then,
I remember one, and it was SmackDown. It was the very first SmackDown versus Raw. That was the only cover that was just Vince's face, one side red, one side, and it was SmackDown versus, and it was the very first SmackDown versus Raw, and it never happened again.
that's a shame. That's a shame. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Well, like father, like narcissistic stepson. I mean, he married to the McMahon family just to get, like, we get it. We get it.
Uh, I mean, uh,
I'm gonna give my picks
like,
on the Royal Rumble winners, and then we gonna move on. with this show.
tell
Liv
me,
Morgan,
tell me how you feel about
Liv
Liv and Roman
Morgan,
winning.
well overdue. I'm so happy for Liv that she finally won. It's like each year she's been a runner up, and it's like now is her time to actually main event WrestleMania because we know that she's done everything else. She's held the women's division down for as long as she could. She's the greatest Royal Rumble winner of all time. Her words, not mine. Quote unquote.
It is just her saying it.
I think that the way that Liv has grinded all year long and to finally get that Royal Rumble and finally getting the chance to headline WrestleMania is a huge milestone in her career, and I'm happy for her. And that's just on the women's side. On the men's side of things, do we really need to see Roman Reigns win again? I mean, I get it. I get that there's new generation superstars that wanted to make their mark in the Rumble. And it's been a couple of surprises in the Rumble that I was expecting to see, like Brie Bella coming back. Like, why did we need to see that? But that's neither here nor there. And I'm going to get to the Bellas later
Oh,
on in
oh,
the show.
oh, oh, are
I'm
we ever gonna get to the damn but listen,
the
folks, listen,
that.
I want y'all to know. I want y'all to know if you're watching out there and you hate the Bella twins, this right here is your safe space. Okay? I allow any and all Bella hatred to come through this space. Okay? I allow it all. Bring it all right here. If you're scared people are going to judge you, that's fine. We're not going to judge you. I'm not going to judge you. I fucking hate the Bella twins. Okay?
Oh, we're going to
So,
discuss this.
so
But
if
we did
you
not
need
need
a
to see
place,
Roman win. Yes, here. We did not need to see Roman win again. I get it that you know you want to headline WrestleMania. You need a headline WrestleMania, and look who your champions were going into the Rumble. You got Drew McIntyre who slaughtered Sami Zayn once again. Sami, please stop fighting Drew because you're never going to beat him. I do not want to see Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre fight ever again while I'm watching WWE. I'm sorry. 12 and 0. Every time that you have fought this man, Sami, he's kicked your ass. I'm sorry. Stop fighting Drew McIntyre and move on. Then you got CM Punk, who was there the whole time at the pre-show, sitting there doing absolutely nothing. Why didn't you defend your title against Finn Balor at the Royal Rumble? It's beyond me. You didn't have the man in the Rumble. You had Adam Pearce playing these stupid games. Oh, the Rumble was full. Like I said, I get that you want your talent to come in here and show what they can. I'm so happy for the Lash Legends, the Obafemis, the Jordan Grace, the Javon Evans, all of that. Let them shine. What I did like was the intro of Powerhouse Hobbs, aka my boy Royce Keys. And I want to see what he's going to do moving forward now that you're in the WWE. We saw what you can do in AEW. Now WWE is the bigger platform where you can see yourself being the biggest star that you can be, that you know that you can be, because AEW, I'm sorry, they didn't do a good job with you. Let's see what the WWE can offer a talent like Powerhouse Hobbs, aka Roy Keys. Back to Roman Reigns winning the Royal Rumble. I mean, yeah,
If I may,
okay.
real quick, real quick, if I may, just
But
to just to jump back to the Royce Keys Powerhouse Hobbs thing. I don't think AEW misused them. Do I think
I mean, yes and no.
I don't think he was misused. I honestly think he was used very. I mean, he had. I think he had a running seat, a small running seat. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, he did. He had he won the tag titles, I believe, with Ricky.
Yeah.
He won the trios with the Ops. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty solid. It was pretty
I
solid
mean, that
booking
was
for
pretty
him.
solid. But I would have loved to see a talent with a talent like him. He should be. That's world title picture right there, bro. That's just me personally
I
speaking.
I do wish he had made it to that level. Yeah, I don't get me wrong. I do think he would have definitely been a good main eventer for AEW. I hope he gets to that level in WWE. But I don't think I'd say he was misused in AEW. But do I think that they could have capitalized on certain situations sooner? Maybe. I think the only misstep that I saw with him in AEW was QTV.
Yes. Yeah.
That was the only real misstep with him. But I liked everything. Team Taz,
Oh
like
yeah, Team Talent
yeah,
when
I liked it
him down
all.
with Team Talent, him down with Hulk was amazing.
Hmm.
Like I like that. Like, I like that trio, but it's like, come on, Tony, do better than what
And
you're doing.
I don't care what anybody says, including your brother. I still Hook is still one of my favorites in AEW.
Oh, hands down. He's a solid favorite of mine too. But Roman Reigns, I get it. I get that we want to see Punk and Roman, which we gonna get on at Mania. Oh, everybody wants to see,
And we're
and
definitely
there's a
gonna get
story
into
right
that.
there. There's
We're
a
definitely
story
gonna get
there.
into that.
Let's jump into it right now. What did Roman say when Cody and CM Punk was in the ring holding their titles? Everybody thought he was talking to Cody. He said, and I quote,
He
"That
wasn't even
title is
looking at
ordered
Cody.
on me."
Okay, here go the thing. I don't get how everybody thought he was talking to Cody because it was so glaringly obvious that he was talking to Punk. First off, he wasn't even looking at Cody when he said it. He was looking in Punk's direction while not looking directly at him. Okay. Then it was Punk that said, "Which one are you talking to?" And Roman laughed it off and was like, "Let y'all figure that out." And
Yeah, let me figure that out.
Punk looked at Cody and goes, "He's talking to you." Punk saying that okay. Have we all not grown up watching sitcoms?
Yeah, we did.
Have we all
We
not grown up
all
watching sitcoms? Punk saying that at the end meant he knew Roman was talking to him. Like, oh, people.
Roman winning the Royal Rumble puts
So,
the icing on
go
the
ahead.
cake with this rivalry moving forward. Am I happy for Roman that he won the Rumble? Sure. You're a two-time Royal Rumble winner, joining Cody and others, and the only three-time winner. Shout out to my favorite, the Texas Rattlesnake. And it's like we get it. So this story moving forward, I'm interested to see the promotion of and I'm talking about their promos going back and forth with each other. Because what Roman said to Punk on Monday, I'm sold.
Ooh, we gonna
I'm
get into
sold.
that.
We're gonna
Okay,
get
Red.
into that.
Okay, Reg. Okay, fuck it. Go ahead, Reg. Start us off with Raw. Start us off with Raw.
We're gonna start off with Raw, and I'm gonna start off in the tag team division. Because
Mm.
we all know that the women's tag team division is growing, it's getting stronger than it is, with the addition of, and I don't know why, of the Bella twins. We all know that Bree is back now, and Nikki trying to go for a single title. It didn't work. Losing to Stephanie Becker more than one time. And it's like you need Bree to come back, and you think you're going to win the tag team title. Do you see your division? You got
I
Alexa
need the
and
hatred on
Charlotte.
my face documented whenever we talk about the Bellas.
You got Alexa and Charlotte. You got Nia and Lash, who I'm sold to. I don't see anybody stopping Nia and Lash anytime soon. Then you got teams like Sol, Luca, and Zaria on the come up, getting those titles. You got Chelsea and and Alba. You got Julia and Kiana James, who which I will get into. And Kiana James, I was wrong about you. And you shocked me at the Rumble. You held your own, and I'm
I
giving you your props.
I knew. I knew. You could,
With the
dog, all you gotta
tag
do is
team
ask
division
me.
moving
All you gotta do
forward,
is ask me. I knew.
yeah.
But anyway, let me get back to my face.
I see what's going to happen. I see a six-woman tag match at WrestleMania for those titles. I see the Bella Twins, which I hate to see, but we're going to see it anyway. I see Alexa and Charlotte. I see Nia and Lash. I see Rhea and Io. And I see, not to say, but I see a new team on the rise. I see, what are you doing with Candice LeRae? Put her in the tag division. You got her on SmackDown. Ciampa walks out the door. He goes to AEW,
By
and
the way,
automatically,
congratulations to Tommaso Ciampa on his first match in the company, picking up the TNT Championship from Mark Briscoe. And then last night on Collision, had a banger of a triple threat match to defend it against Claudio and Roddy. Claudio
yes,
Castagnoli and Roddy Strong for those uninitiated. But yo,
yes,
if I recommend any match that to go back and check out, I recommend that one.
I agree with that one. I'm not
But
that match.
anyway,
I'm agree.
yeah. But yeah, you were saying about Candice LeRae.
Candice LeRae, you got so much women on your roster that you need to pair up. I would pair Candice LeRae with Zelina Vega, and here's why. Both of them can help each other out in the ring. And what are you doing with Zelina Vega? You got her and her husband walking around losing matches. Aleister Black hasn't won a match since she sprayed Priest in the face with that flame, and he kicked Priest off the freaking barricade.
which was supposed to be the end of the rivalry.
Was supposed to be the end of the rivalry, but whatever. Let's keep this rivalry going. What are you doing with these people? You bring Aleister Black back from AEW to WWE to lose matches to Damian Priest, aka in my eyes, Damian Corbin? Are you serious? Why?
It hurts me every time we have to say that.
It's like why? And then what are you doing with him? Oh, I can't wait till we start talking about SmackDown. But let me finish talking
Go ahead.
because it's like, what are we doing? We got Javon Evans, talented. I mean, he did his thing in the Rumble, lasted over 40 minutes. Then you got a match with this El Grande Americana. Now we have two of them, quote unquote, which
That's
I think
another.
it's.
That's another thing we gonna discuss. Yo, okay, folks.
Let's put that
It's a
now.
lot we have to discuss, and I'm trying not to be long. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We're gonna start with that match. Javon Evans going 1-on-1 with El Grande Americano. Now, for those who saw the Royal Rumble, we have El Grande Americano, and now we have the OG El Grande Americano. But now
Who-
it's not only one; it's
But
two of them.
but it gets even funnier, folks. I watched AAA. Original El Grande Americano gets booed out of the building. Okay? They start chanting "Get out" at the man. Meanwhile, let's be real, the Ludwig Kaiser version of El Grande Americano is beloved. Okay? This is one of the most hilarious things I have ever watched. Okay? Well, okay. If you don't watch AAA, I suggest you change that. Okay? If you're not
I
watching
get what they're
AAA on
trying to
Fox, I
do.
suggest you change that.
I get it. The fact that we have two El Grande Americanos is stupid. I'm sorry. It's
Oh no, I'm loving
stupid.
this. No, it's not. I love it.
Now
No, it's
we
not. No, it's
have
not. I
the
disagree.
the Chad Gable El Grande Americano coming back,
El,
and as my
El
brother said,
Original.
El
What's good,
Original.
DG?
And then what's good, my brother? And now we have the Kaiser version of El Grande Americano, but the Kaiser version is not alone. He's got two other guys with him who get their asses kicked every week. I'm sorry.
And I fu-
What are you
and
doing
let me say this: they cut a pro. Okay, so I watch Raw with a VPN every week, so I get a commercial free version. So during the commercial break, they had El Grande and Rayo and Bravo cutting a promo talking to Byron Saxton, talking about the imposter Americano and how the Mexican people will not accept this imposter. Mind you, they're saying it with that accent. Let me remind you that is Pete Dunne
and Tyler Bate?
and Tyler Bate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Reggie, I'm sorry. Listen, yo, I know you hate this, but I must say I'm part of the problem. I love this. I love everything
Whoever in
about
the back thinks this is a good idea between Michael Hayes, Triple H, whoever thinks that this is a great idea to do this, think again.
it's me.
This
It's me.
is one of these storylines that I
Nope.
do not want to see, and I think it's a waste
I
of
love
time.
it.
I'm sorry.
I love it. I can't wait for the mass versus mass match at WrestleMania. I can't wait for it.
I already see that happening, and I was just about to get
I
into
can't
that.
wait.
We already
And I
know
can't wait.
where it's leading to. A WrestleMania match between the two, and the loser is going to have to unmask themselves. We get it.
I need mask versus mask at WrestleMania. I
That's it.
need
That's
it.
it.
I
But
need
Javon Evans
it.
being the charismatic kid that I call, that's what I call him, the charismatic kid, because I love me some Javon Evans, the young OG, going in her in this match, carrying his own with the interference from the original El Grande Americano.
El
He
original.
goes up, El Original. He goes up, hits the OG cutter. One, two, three. Your winner of this match, Javon Evans.
I loved it. Look, look. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. People, there's people. There are storylines that a lot of people don't like that people will defend. This is mine. Okay, this one is mine. This one right here is mine. I love it. I love everything about it. I don't get me wrong. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, y'all could be doing something else. But listen,
Yeah.
honestly, honestly, the fact that they're not one is not on them, and
No.
honestly, bro, they've been grooming Pete Dunne for a backstage role for a long time. Maybe this is something he wants to do. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
So yo, fuck, hey, bro. I would like to see them doing other things, them two specifically. However, everything else with everything, the majority of this storyline with El Grande Americano and now El Original. Okay, yo, I'm seated for all of it. I am seated for all of it.
Maybe it'll catch on to me then, but right now it's a waste. You know what else that was a waste?
The
I
belly.
get that. I get that this segment we had a returning Dirty Dom come back. We
Hmm.
haven't seen Dom in the ring for a while, and he calls out the winner of the 2026 Royal Rumble, which is Mamawita. He calls her Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan comes out to the ring, calls out Big Sexy Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel comes out, they congratulate each other, but there's controversy in the Judgment Day. What is going on between Raquel and Liv?
Oh, folks, the Judgment Day might break up in 2022 and 2023 and 2024 and 2025. Oh, we might
What's
finally
going
get it here in
on in the Judgment
2026.
Day? I mean, Liv and Raquel talking to each other. There's been a lot of miscues going into in each other's match. Raquel interfering in Liv and Roxanne's matches, causing the other teams like Bailey and Lyra to get the win over them, and miscues of them hitting each other. What is going on with the Judgment Day? And we saw that once again because, ladies and gentlemen, we had a match for the women's world title, and not just any type of match. We had a Philadelphia street fight for the women's world title. We had Big Sexy Raquel Rodriguez going against La Primera, the women's world champion herself, Stephanie Vicaire.
The fact that it was a street fight, bro, I, that had me thinking, Raquel's gonna get it here. Raquel got this. The fact that it was a street fight had me thinking that.
It had a lot of people thinking that because it's like being the fact that Liv won the Rumble and Raquel has the opportunity to dethrone Steph. and go into Mania. And like I said, there's a lot of miscues between the two. But let's see what
Hmm.
happens. This
I
match did
I
not
pers
disappoint.
I personally would have had it go this way. I would have had it go because you know how Raquel told Liv to stay in the back.
Right,
I would have had Roxanne be the one to go out, help Raquel win the match, and at the end they're celebrating like yeah, oh they're celebrating, oh thank you, oh you helped me, blah blah blah. But you told Liv to stay in the back,
right.
and
What's up,
Liv's
bro?
like Liv's feeling like what's up with that, but Raquel is like, damn it, I'm champion. Should you be happy?
Right.
So that's the way I would have done it. But no, I'm
That's
not on
not
the,
the way.
I'm not on Unreal. So
That's not the way it happened. What
no.
happened in this match? Judgment Day interferes. Stephanie trying to carry her own. Raquel's working on that knee or that ankle because we all know that Stephanie has a history with the ankle injury. Raquel doing the best that she can
Hmm.
until Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez comes down to ringside. They
Hmm.
interfere in the match. Things don't look right for Raquel. Liv Morgan gets on top of the apron. A lot of miscues once again going on with Liv and Raquel. Stephanie,
Excuse me.
Stephanie used that to her advantage and hits Raquel with this amazing move that I've seen her do numerous times from the top rope. Hits Raquel with
Oh
the
yeah,
inner ring.
hit the spiral tap. Listen, I love it.
Yes.
I love that
One,
she does the spiral tap.
2, 3. You're a winner. And still, and this shot, shouldn't this be a shocker? Absolutely not. Because
Mm,
ever since winning the title, Stephanie has been holding it down and she deserves everything that she's getting. So
absolutely.
you're a winner. And still, women's world champion, Lopely Meta, Stephanie Vicaire.
Oh
But
yeah, man.
it did not end just there.
No, no,
Because
no.
out of nowhere, here comes Liv Morgan hitting Stephanie with the Oblivion,
Hmm.
picking up the title, and raising the title in the air. Now, a lot of people who saw that is questioning, is Liv going to choose Stephanie? Because the winner of the Rumble gets to pick a champion of their choice. So
Yes,
did Liv Morgan pick Stephanie?
yes.
Or is she going to choose the SmackDown route
No,
and fight Jade Cargill?
no, she's not.
Her raising the women's world title, that answered a lot of questions for me.
Hmm.
I would love to see Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vicaire put on a show at WrestleMania. That's what I want to see.
Does Raquel get into that match?
I think she does, depending on how the chamber goes.
Hmm. Yep, yep. You're right because SmackDown did something friggin' brainless, if you ask me. But we'll get to that when we get to SmackDown. But yeah, uh, I think she does. But if she gets into it, I want to see her win.
I think she deserves it too.
And and honestly,
Raquel,
and honestly, if I'm being really, 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 really honest, Stephanie, I love you. I really do. I want to see Stephanie lose it to Raquel at the Chamber and have it be Liv and Raquel.
that's the way it should go.
Yeah,
That's the way it should go. And
that's what I want
Gunther,
to see personally. Uh,
Gunther, 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 Gunther. I got to talk about my boy Gunther. After we saw a heartbreaking loss, because my boy AJ, he put up a good
I,
fight.
I would.
He did all he
Okay.
could do.
Yeah, I will admit what he did on Raw was funny. Gunther was entertaining on Raw. I I'm kind of okay. Personally, I'm a little bit done with Gunther, bro. I'm sorry, but go ahead.
I thought it was hilarious because Gunther comes out mimicking AJ. We all know that Gunther defeated AJ Styles at the Royal Rumble, so AJ Styles' career in the WWE is officially over.
I'm glad you said in the WWE.
So the ring general comes out mimicking AJ. He's a new career killer. But here comes Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee puts up a
Here,
semi
here,
good fight.
Here comes Dragon Lee to no pop. By the way,
No pop at all. Put up somewhat of a good fight. But in the end, gets choked out.
the
Like
Brody, the Brody King
like
spot.
Brody Lee, like Brody King did in AEW to Darby Allen.
Hmm.
Choked him out. Did we need that segment? Yes and no. Was it entertaining? Yes, it was.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. It was entertaining. Him teasing, him doing the tease at the beginning with AJ Styles' music. That was funny. I'm not gonna lie. To watch Gunther do the AJ Styles to watch Gunther do the AJ Styles entrance, looking like your dad, looking like your dad trying to be cool. I'm sorry, Gunther has dad energy, bro. No,
Yes, he does.
Gunther has serious dad energy, dude. But but yeah, dog. Like this was really entertaining. The reason I say I'm done with Gunther is just, is it me or is every match starting to be the same?
It is. It is. It really is. And it's like, are we going to see something new?
Like I don't, okay. If Gunther doesn't hold another title in WWE for the rest of his career, I'll be fine. Like,
Let's keep on talking about that new talent.
unless a
Because
WWE title, for sure.
The War Raiders thought they were going to be in a tag team match. But again,
Man,
ooh, they got a
this
little bit
year.
more than they bargained for. Because out of nowhere, the ruler, Omar Philly's music hit, and he comes down and he looks at them both and said, both of you are going to die tonight,
Hmm.
and demolished both Eric and Ivar like they were rag dolls.
At first, this didn't make a world of sense to me because I was like, yeah, I get it, but why the War Raiders? And then it dawned on me. Ivar trained him.
Yes,
Yeah, Ivar trained Obafemi. So who better to have go out there and help make him look good than the guy who helped make him?
right.
And if anybody didn't see the match that they had in NXT, I suggest you go watch that.
Yeah, that was a good match.
Yes, it
Great
was.
match.
Yes, it was. And yes, I'm talking about Ivar of the War Raiders in a singles match against Obafemi. Okay,
Against Overfitting.
so yeah, that's another one. That's another go back and check that out. But yeah, man,
Over
Obafemi
dominated
took out
them
the War
both.
Raiders,
Both of
and
them.
Yeah, and like I said, at first it didn't make sense, but when I thought about that, it did. So, where do you think Obafemi is gonna end up, bro? Raw or SmackDown ultimately?
Uh, if I'm Obo, I would want to go to SmackDown. I would go to SmackDown if I'm Obo
Hmm. Why?
because I want to see what he can do with Drew, and we already saw what he did with Cody. I want to see him and Jacob go at it. If you put Royce Keys over there, that's something I want to see.
Hmm.
And I think Nick Aldis, being the GM that he is, I think Nick can make that happen. Not sleeping on AP because I love Adam Pearce, and I think
Hmm.
he's doing a hell of a job on Raw. But with the talent like Oba, I can see him on SmackDown better than Raw.
Adam Pearce, the GM goat. By the way,
Adam Pearce is GM, go by the way.
he is he yo okay, and this is a hell of a statement coming thinking about all the GMs that there's been over the years. For me personally, they go Teddy Long number one, Adam Pearce number two. Personally,
The best GM for me, Teddy Long is my number two. Adam Pearce my number three. My number one, I gotta give it. I gotta give it to Eric Bischoff. I gotta give Bischoff his props.
I can't give him number one, dog. Teddy number one got him on longevity alone, and every time Teddy came out, I was entertained, bro. Like every time.
I mean, the only thing I was entertained with Teddy too, and I love Teddy Long, but bruh, how many tag team matches are we gonna see in one show?
Listen, all of them player.
Everybody tag team with the Undertaker.
Listen,
Oh, Mr.
look
Kennedy,
here.
your tag team partner is the Undertaker.
If it was
Big
two,
Show, your tag team partner, the Undertaker.
if there were
We get it.
if there were four people who was feuding in a ring, okay. If there was four people feuding in a ring, just talking, you knew what the main event was gonna be.
Because it involved the Undertaker.
No, it was gonna be a tag team
Every
match, player.
a tag team match, player. Let's move to
Oh my
Roman
god.
and Punk.
Yes, let's get into this.
Yeah, Punk comes out. Roman comes out first.
Mhm.
Roman comes out
In Philly.
in Philly. Philly acknowledged the tribal chief.
Yep.
They wanted to know who was going to be his choice since he's running the Royal Rumble. Is he
Any
going to
any
choose Drew McIntyre again,
anyone that
or is he
knows
going to choose CM Punk?
not only that, but anyone who knows the history of Roman Reigns and Philly, it's quite interesting.
It is.
And he did touch on that in the promo. Philly is where he won his first Royal Rumble. They and they cheered for that, and he said it didn't sound like that.
No.
Philly was where he won his first world title, and they cheered for
Yep.
that. I remember
Yep.
because I listen. Okay, very rarely, very rarely will I give the devil known as Vince McMahon his due. Okay, however, that was some expert level pimp hand that night in Philly because that was just 1 year. after Roman got booed out of that very same arena. And by adding yourself to the storyline and making Sheamus your champion,
Yep.
by the end of that night when Roman won, that crowd was on their feet.
Yes, they were.
That was some expert level pimp handery, Vince.
Yes, it was.
That right there, I will always give you your credit for. Just that. Nothing else. Just that. Because I witnessed that firsthand. Okay?
Punk comes out
Mhm.
after Roman speaks. He looks directly into the camera and starts talking to Finn Balor. Because
Mhm.
most of the night, we've seen Finn Balor dropping these promos going back and forth with Punk. Punk completely ignored Roman and he started confronting Finn. Roman felt some type of way.
Not only that, okay, real quick before you go on, Drew McIntyre caught many strays during this promo. That right there was where Finn Balor caught his strays. Drew didn't let it slide on SmackDown. If I'm Finn tomorrow, I'm not letting them strays slide either.
Right.
But anyway, continue.
They start talking to each other, which was very interesting.
Hmm.
Punk said he brought Roman in when Roman was back in the Shield days and Punk was the world champion for how long?
He he
434 days
he didn't
that
really
he
bring
has
he
been
didn't
carrying this
but
company.
wait. He he didn't really bring him in because he didn't pick Roman. He picked Cassius Ohno. Shh.
Yes, he did. But he said that he brought Roman in. Wouldn't be where he is if it wasn't for him. Roman, Roman Reigns goes off
Roman. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's what you're doing.
on Punk. They go back and forth. He thought Punk was, oh, this is some zebra shit. This ain't no zebra shit, Punk. That's exactly what Roman said. He
Hmm.
said, you know why I'm choosing you, Punk? It's not because you're the best in the world, blah, 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 blah. It's I hate you.
Hmm. He said when he said 2 years ago or whatever it
The
was,
hatred between these two
he he said, oh wait, hold up, one and
is
only,
is,
what's
is
good, what's
just
good, what's good. But yo,
sorry about
he
that.
said 2 years ago or however long it was, when they wanted to sign you back, who you think they came to ask if it was all good? They came to me. And I said, yeah. I said it was all good. I let you back in. And what do? You take my wise man. You you brainwash my cousins. You almost brainwashed me. Cause at War Games I shook your hand like a man. What'd we say? Zebras or some stupid shit like that. First off, listen, Roman, Zootopia is still in theaters. Okay?
Yeah,
You
yes, it
you
is.
can't you cannot torpedo the Zootopia sales already, Roman.
He torpedoed the hell out them Zootopia cells. I'm sorry.
You cannot do that, Roman. But
Not
anyway,
only did he did that, he chose Punk because he told Punk he chose him because he hates him.
he's always hated him. He said,
Everybody that CM Punk has a rivalry with winds up hating him. Why is that, Phil? And notice that he had that on the back of his shirt. Phil is the best in the world. Why do
mm-hmm.
you think you are the best, Phil?
But
Why
Phil,
do people that you fight, Phil,
but Phil was there because they were in Philadelphia. So
that they're in Philadelphia?
yeah.
Why do they hate you, Phil? Seth did it, Drew did it, and now we're seeing Roman do it.
There's a pattern here. Don't see the
He
pattern? And
he
the
had
pattern is
he's
you,
got one.
Phil.
He's got one more of these, honestly, bro. And honestly, if I'm praying to God, I'm praying because with the sadness that I feel with Biggie officially announcing he's retired, I'm praying
Sad
to
news.
God. I'm praying to God Kevin Owens comes back.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
and if and when he does, please, 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 please give me CM Punk versus Kevin Owens.
I would love to see that.
That's the last hatred one he has there, bro. And that
And no,
that's the last one there. That's the last hatred one he has. I gotta see it. I got
I
to
gotta
see
see
it,
that
bro.
too. I gotta see that too. That ended Raw. NXT. NXT. Tony D'Angelo. I'm gonna start with you.
Tony Distingolo.
Tony D comes out, starts talking. Why he came back and why he's doing what he's doing.
Yep.
You're doing all of this because Dark State took you out months ago. I get
He
all
he
of that.
he said that's one reason. That's one reason.
That's one of the reasons. The other reason, you're going to find out soon enough.
When he gets done with Dark State.
Once he's done with Dark State. Now, if I'm Tony D'Angelo, and before we move forward
Mm.
with NXT, Ava
It's gone.
is gone. Now, we had to look for a new general manager. Shawn Michaels sees Mr. Stone standing in the hallway. Mr. Stone having a conversation with God knows whoever he is having a conversation with over the phone. Shawn walks up, speaks to Mr. Stone. Mr. Stone has loved NXT since he stepped foot in the door. So now Shawn
Mm-hmm.
Michaels makes Mr. Stone the interim general manager of NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Great for Mr. Stone. Let's see what he could do with a roster like this.
Who you think it'll be in the long run, bro?
That's to
Any
be determined
guesses?
because I'm hearing that it could be a lot of people that used to be at NXT, like the Shayna Baszlers, that could
Mm-hmm.
carry that load. I'm hearing Jericho's name being thrown in that hat. Let's see.
Yo,
Yeah.
you know who I think it should be? And I'm gonna cut to the
Who's that?
camera for this. And yeah, I'm gonna say it. Okay. You might not like it, but I'm gonna say it. The fact that they have two over in TNA right now is pointless. It's clear what you finna do. So just let Sonya be the evil heel one over there. And let Santino do it.
I wouldn't be mad at that. I would not be mad at that because we see it. We see it. Just make it happen.
Just let Santino run NXT. And let her do the thing over in TNA.
Yep. I would be mad at that pick.
It's right there. It's right there.
Because
I definitely wouldn't be
TNA's
mad.
wrestlers, just like we saw this past Tuesday, the Knockouts titles were on the line when Zarya and Soul took on the Elegance brand for the Knockouts titles. There's a lot of miscommunication with those two, too. I don't know what's going on with Zarya and Saruka, and everybody's claiming that, Zarya was upset because Soul took her spot in the Rumble. She didn't take it. Soul earned it. Soul has been killing it all
Exactly.
year long,
She
and
didn't
she
take
earned her
Zarya's
spot.
spot. Zarya didn't have a spot. Soul had a spot. and
Earning a spot. And
Zarya was
Soul
mad
earning a
because
spot.
Soul didn't tell her like that was the thing.
Why should I have to tell you? And I've been busting my ass all year long to get a spot like that. I'm not going to tell you a damn thing. I'm going to go in the Rumble and I'm going to show my talent. But that's not what. Long story short, miscommunications between Zarya and Soul. Soul hits Zarya out of nowhere with a Soul Snatcher, and the Elegance brand retains the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Championships.
Let me say this about the Soul and Zarya thing. Okay. There was one time where I did not like Fraxine. Okay. Reggie remembers that.
Mm-hmm.
There was one particular point in time I did not like Fraxine. And during that time they kept teasing for months that they were gonna break up. Every match, accidental super kick to the face from somebody from one of them to the other. And I say this went on in every match. Okay. That was part of the reason I got tired of this shit. But through the matches that they were having, they ended up growing on me, and I eventually changed my mind on Axiom. On Fraxium, by the way. Rather.
Yeah.
This shit feels like it's been going on longer than that.
I agree.
And I need
And,
y'all to
and you're
either,
gonna break them up already.
yeah, I need y'all to either break up or don't, but just fucking move on. Like
Please
do the
move on.
feud,
Don't wind up
do
and doing
whatever,
what
we're
Paul is
doing
doing.
here and just move
Don't do that on
on.
NXT.
Like do whatever we're doing here and just get on with it.
Right. I'm not gonna fully cover all of NXT except the main parts. We had the main event, and the main event was a
Mhm.
ladder match to determine a new NXT champion.
Great effing ladder match, by the way.
We had, say his name, Joe Hendry.
And he appears.
We had we had a hell of a beast. This guy, since I've seen him come debut and LFG with the Undertaker and Booker T, and having problems backstage with Shawn Michaels himself. This Keanu, I don't want
Yep,
to get his name.
Keanu Carver.
Keanu Carver. That man is a beast.
Absolutely.
And he's gonna be a problem moving forward at NXT. Then you had the Evolve champion, which I'm like, okay, I see why you put him in there. Ricky Saints shouldn't have been in there, but I get why.
I mean, I don't got a problem with him being in there.
And we had Dion Lennox from Dark State. Every time that Dark State has came close, or Dion has came close to the NXT championship, something always derails him from that. Now, we heard what Tony D'Angelo said earlier in the show.
And I was gonna say, why didn't he? Yeah, like he said that, but why wouldn't he be the reason for that?
Right. That's all the reason for you to put him in that ladder match. But it was a great match. They tried to keep the big man down. He was dominating that match from top to bottom. They tried to bury him under the ladders, and he came out. All systems go swinging left and right. We saw high flying in this match. We saw Undertaker's protege, the toothless guy, I call him, hell of an athlete. Doing a couple of the talent that they have in NXT is crazy. So all these men are in the ladder match. Joe Hendry, seeing that this man is dominating, they get rid of him. So Joe Hendry climbs up with
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Ricky Saints. Ricky thought he had it in the bag. Joe Hendry climbs up with Ricky Saints. They were the last two on the ladder. Ricky goes down. Joe stays up. Your winner and the new NXT champion. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry, ladies and gentlemen, the new NXT champion. Well deserved. Great ladder match. Another superstar coming from TNA to the WWE, winning WWE gold. I'm so happy for Joe Hendry. I want to see what the future holds for him and NXT. You have the NXT championship now. I want to see what you can do with it, and I believe he's going to be great, and he's going to do great things with that title.
Listen, I've been telling people about Joe Hendry since 2016. Okay. And now the rest of the world is finally catching up, and I'm so happy to see it. Joe Hendry, I'll be going to run with this with that belt. Okay, I'll be going to run of a lifetime with that belt.
Yes,
and I want Booker T singing that song every step of the way.
yes.
Okay, like listen, 2K, I don't ask you for much. Okay, but you have Booker T on commentary this year.
Yes.
Okay. I better hear him pipe up when Stephanie McCare does the Devil's Kiss.
Hey, oh, I better hear that. I better hear that.
I better hear him pipe up when Trick Williams is coming out.
Yes.
And I better hear him pipe up when Joe Hendry is coming out.
Yes.
Aside from those,
and one thing, not to cut you off, Booker T, when Obafemi or Braun Breaker comes out, I must hear these: no bread, no water, just meat.
Meat. I gotta
They
hear
better
that.
put that in the game. I have to hear that.
Other than those, I need to hear. Oh yeah, man.
Yes.
I need to hear. My God, man.
Yes.
I need to hear. What the hell?
Yes.
Okay. And I need to hear. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What
are you talking about? Okay. I need to hear all of those. If you're going to put him there,
yes,
I want it all in. Okay.
You have to put it in. There's no other way around it. SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen, Drew McIntyre. The show.
What a night for him. What a night for him.
What a night for Drew. He comes out and tries to discuss the brutal beating that he put on Sami Zayn in the Royal Rumble. How comes Cody Rhodes and they start going at it.
Before he can say anything, before he can even get to the ring, here comes Cody. Here's Cody. Cody is on him.
Beating the crap out of him. Drew couldn't even get a word out.
Nope.
So now, Nick Aldis goes, if you want Drew, there's only one way you're going to get him. You have to win your qualifying match for the Elimination Chamber next week. For now, you have to escort the building.
Mm-hmm.
So now, which I think is sad, Miz Miz, 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 Miz,
Mizzy. Mizington.
Mizzy, Miz, Miz, Miz. The Miz is running his mouth. He gets into it with Carmelo Hayes
Oh,
and
wait,
Ilya
hold on. Okay.
Dragunov.
I can't stress this enough. I can't stress this enough because here, oh God. Okay. Yeah. Just no. Don't, if Oba ends up on SmackDown. See, that's why I don't want Oba. That's why I don't want Oba on SmackDown.
I don't want Oba on SmackDown either, but if he does,
But I don't want the Miz in his face. I don't want the Miz in his face.
The Miz and Carmelo Hayes, 1-on-1 on SmackDown. All week long, Miz has been going crazy over Carmelo Hayes since these two went their separate ways. We saw Miz interfere in the match between Ilya and Melo for the United States title, pushing Melo or pushing Ilya off the turnbuckles. Melo hits a devastating first 48. Flip Dragunov, pinned him 1, 2, 3, and that's all because of the Miz. Setting up this match, we have the Miz against the United States champion Carmelo Hayes. Melo's been going ham all year long. Great United States champion in my eyes, to me. Hell of a job. And I think he's going to keep doing a hell of a job. Long story short, Melo hits the first 48 once again, knocking the Miz out, beating the Miz. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Carmelo Hayes. Drew.
Indeed.
Here we go with Drew again. Drew McIntyre comes out. He's feeling a certain type of way. It didn't work with Cody, so he's going to try it again. This time, he was able to do half of his entrance. Going into the ring, he had a chance to get a microphone. But before he can say anything, here comes the Samoan werewolf. Here comes Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu is beating the hell out of Drew McIntyre. What is going on with Drew McIntyre and getting demolished? Not by Cody. Now Jacob wants a piece. So now they're trying to separate Jacob from Drew. Jacob is beating the hell out of anybody who steps his
is
way.
still convinced that Drew is the one who attacked him.
Yes, he's still convinced that it was Drew McIntyre who attacked him the whole time. So what does Jacob do? He's beating the hell out of security. He's beating the hell out of Drew McIntyre just to set up this match for next week. Now, we know that Elimination Chamber is right around the corner. And for now, we have qualifying matches to see who's going to participate in the Elimination Chamber on both sides, on Raw and SmackDown. Now, before we can get there, Nick Aldis announces next week on SmackDown. I don't know why they putting him in his match, but I get it. You're giving Sammy another shot to go to Mania. I get it. He set up a triple threat match for WrestleMania for next week, and the winner goes into the Elimination Chamber. We have Sami Zayn going against Cody Rhodes, going against the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu, and the winner goes to the Elimination Chamber.
I don't like this match.
Thoughts on that?
I don't like it because all three of them should be in.
Yes.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Whoever wins, what do the other two do?
Right.
Like, all three of them should be in. Okay. I
All
don't
three
get
of
it.
them should be in.
I don't get it.
But here we
But
are.
and then if we do something to where like there's no DQs at Triple Threat, so it's not like Drew could cause a DQ or anything. But say he does something, takes out Cody, takes out Jacob. It's like, and then ends up giving Sammy the spot because he figures, oh, okay, I just beat Sammy, so I would want the easier option in the elimination chamber.
Right.
Do Cody and Jacob just fight each other at the chamber? And then what does that mean for WrestleMania?
What does that mean for WrestleMania?
So it's like, and then let's say Drew does get involved, does do that. Sammy still wins, gets in, but then Nick Aldis is like, you screwed the two of them, so I'm putting them both in. That's also stupid. Because then what was the point of this match?
Right.
I don't like it. Good, like the match itself is gonna be good, but the outcome is what is we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
See.
That's all we can do is see, right?
Speaking of the chamber matches, we had qualifying matches for both the men and the women.
Mm-hmm.
And for the women, I like I said, I'm impressed with what she did in the Rumble. Lash Legend with the most eliminations, holding it down in the Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. She held it down. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Lash did what she's supposed to do and held her own. But in this match, we had
my favorite thing she did was eliminate both Bellas at the same time.
Thank you, Lash, for that. She eliminated both the Bellas at the same time.
Get them up out of here.
Get them up out of here.
I wish I could say that. I wish I could just say that in general, but here we are.
Right.
But yeah, go ahead, continue.
We had Lash Legend against the returning Tiffany Stratton, which I can see why Tiffy time. It should have been Tiffy time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we saw what went down with that. So also in this match, Lash Legend, we had Tiffy, and I think we had I'm trying to think of who was the third competitor. Who was the third?
Give me a sec. It was Lash, it was Tiffany, and it was what was it? No, when Jordan Grace.
It wasn't Jordan Grace because Jordan Grace had a tag team match.
Yeah, she had a tag match with Jade after.
It was Jade and
who was it?
I got it. Chelsea Green.
Wow.
What are you doing with Chelsea Green? And this was sad to see because Chelsea tried to cover hold it down in the Rumble, but Lash eliminated her. So we had Chelsea, Lash, and Tiffany. Winner goes to Chamber. This match could have went either way. There was a lot of interference from Nia in this match. But she also got knocked down a couple of times in this match. Tiffy goes up, hits the prettiest moonsault ever on Paul Chelsea. Lash gets out of the equation because they both knocked her into the timekeeper's area, which I hate that they keep doing this with these powerhouse superstars. They keep getting knocked into the timekeeper's area, and we don't see them half the match. leaving Tiffany and Chelsea to defend for themselves. Tiffany hits the prettiest moonsault on Chelsea. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, and moving on, the first participant in the Elimination Chamber, Miss Tiffany Stratton.
Yay.
Yay. Is it going to be Tiffy time at the chamber?
I hope not.
We'll see.
It's not even that I don't like Tiffany Stratton. Okay, we've seen it.
We've seen Tiffy have her moment.
We've
Give it
seen
to somebody else.
Yeah, it's like we've seen it already.
Liv Morgan.
Yep. Yes.
Liv Morgan. We did not only see her on Raw, we saw her on SmackDown as well. Liv comes out, but she didn't come out by herself. She came out with Raquel. They were talking. Liv still has a decision that she has to make on to which champion she's going to choose at WrestleMania. Is it going to be Stephanie Vicaire, or will it be Miss Jade Cargill? It's to be determined. So who comes out while they start talking? Miss Cargill comes out to the ring. She goes into the ring and she tells Liv straightly to her face, if you choose me at WrestleMania, I'm going to beat that ass.
She's older.
Okay. Liv goes, okay, she likes to see her try. But before they can get into it, here comes Miss Jordan Grace. And from everyone...
Before that, when Jade said that to Liv, she also said, and by the way, what the hell are you looking at? And looked at Raquel.
Now,
that's a matchup I want to see.
That's a matchup I would love to see. Jade and Raquel. Yes. About
Hook
damn
it
time.
to my veins.
But here comes Miss Jordan Grace. Jordan also has a problem with Miss Cargill. And now they're going back and forth with the Judgment Day. She's getting involved with the Judgment Day, setting up this match. Nick Aldis, and this is why I like him. You're not going to just come on my show and run your mouth. If you are in my ring, on my show, you are going to compete on my show. So this set up a match, a tag match, between the Judgment Days, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, going against the women's champion Jade Cargill and her partner Jordan Grace. A lot of miscues in this match as well. This match, Jade mistakenly hits Jordan. And then we see Raquel and Liv in the ring. They think they got Jordan covered. What happens is Raquel kicks Liv right in her face. Jordan rolls up Raquel, gets the 1, the 2, the 3. The winners of the match by miscues are Jordan Grace and Jade Cargill. That didn't end just there, because setting this match up, they argue back and forth backstage. Here comes Nick Aldis trying to defuse the whole situation. And he made a decision which he should have made a long time ago.
About how many days? How many days has she been champion now?
How many days has Jade Cargill been champion?
I think we're in the 80s.
I think this is 86, 87 days. 87 days as champion. Nick Aldis. Bravo, Nick. You make a great move. So next week, for that title. Jade's like, she's complaining, oh, I'm going to Mania. What are you doing? Nah, not so fast, Jade.
Yeah.
Not so fast. Because before you go to WrestleMania, you have to go and defend your title next week on SmackDown against Jordan Grace.
I have a question. Oh, no. Never mind. I'm not going to ask it. It's stupid as I think about it.
About time with this matchup.
But yeah. Indeed. About time with this matchup.
About time. And I'm not going to forget about Mommy and Io. I love Io because they also had a match. And this match was for the Women's World Championships.
I don't know. Well, real quick. I don't know who Jade faces at Mania, bro. I don't see it. It's not clear to me yet.
Right. I mean,
I'm wondering if there's a reason for that, or is it just not?
Well, we won't know until we'll see it next week. Is there a reason for Jade taking this route? Is Liv going to choose Jade, or is she going to choose Stephanie? Well, that's something that's going to be determined.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to this tag team match and Kiana James, like my brother said, he could have told me about her a long time ago. How impressed I was with her in the Royal Rumble, and Julia got this fantasy that she's going to go into WrestleMania not with one title, not with two, but she thought she was going to win the Royal Rumble and go in with 3 titles. Unfortunately, her Royal Rumble dreams were shot to hell when she got eliminated.
Not gonna lie, if WWE ever so decided to do a belt collector gimmick with someone, I would either want it to be her or Asuka.
Right.
Yeah. But come on, Julia.
Come on, Julia. Io was getting cooked the whole match. Not the whole match. Io was trying to maintain her position in this match. Unfortunately, Julia and Kiana was too much for her at the beginning of the match until she tags in Rhea Ripley. Rhea comes in, cleans house. She's taking it to Julia. She's taking it to Kiana James. She hits the riptide on, I think, Kiana James, pinning her for the 1, 2, 3. You're winners, and still Women's World Tag Team Champions, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. The men's Elimination Chamber qualifying match. We had Randy Orton going against Solo Sikoa against, I think, Damian Corbin, I believe so.
Hold on, let me think. Because I don't think it was. I think it was somebody else. Hold on.
No, I don't. Okay,
no, it wasn't.
I got it.
It was Aleister Black. Aleister Black
against Solo Sikoa against Randy Orton.
Yeah,
the winner of this match will be the first entrant in the men's Elimination Chamber match. Now, before I get on Solo Sikoa and the Wyatt Six and Uncle Howdy, thank you, Solo, for what you're doing. It's about damn time that they do something with the Wyatts. Now, everybody say, "Oh, they broke the Wyatt Six up for the time being." Maybe if is it true? Maybe if it's not,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. No.
I think this is a whole setup going into Mania with the Wyatts and Solo, with the Wyatts getting back the lantern. I think that's what we're going to see. But in this match, it could have been anybody's match. Unfortunately, this match was going back and forth. It can't went anybody's way, but it favored the Viper hitting the RKO
Out of nowhere.
out of nowhere, pinning, I believe, Solo. He pinned
Uh-huh.
for the 1, 2, 3. Your winner and the first entrant in the men's Elimination Chamber match, the Viper, Randy Orton.
I believe that was the main event, was it not?
That was the main event of the evening.
So, all in all, a pretty good SmackDown. Drew also came out and eventually got to say what he wanted to say, and it was a pretty good promo. Basically establishing that he's the top champion and not Punk. You know, I didn't quite remember it the way I remembered Roman and Punk's, but
I mean, it was a pretty good promo, but Roman and Punk was unforgettable.
It was solid. Yeah. But yeah, that's basically your rundown of the WWE shows for the week, folks.
Yep.
It's a lot. It's getting real interesting going into Elimination Chamber.
Yes,
and also going into WrestleMania. So we've told you some things that we would like to see along the way. We told you some things that we would like to see at the shows themselves. Once the card for Elimination Chamber is fleshed out, we will do a predictions show. And likewise for WrestleMania. To any and all that are coming here for the WrestleMania trip that happens, with us. Just know during whatever match the Bella Twins are involved in, I will be taking my either smoke or bathroom break. But for my co-host right there, Mr. Reggie Walker, who is about to go watch the Super Bowl, I'm gonna check it out. I really don't care, but
this Thursday, Super Bowl edition, 100 yards of running. We're going to discuss the Super Bowl and what the hell? We're going to discuss the halftime show. I want to know your thoughts on the halftime show and Mr. Bad Bunny. We're going to discuss all that. So tune in Thursday, 5:30.
Question: What? This is a messy question, but I'm actually curious. Does anyone even know what station that other halftime show is running on? No? Okay. Cool. No, stop. Don't stop. Don't look at me like that. I was genuinely curious. I was genuinely curious. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it either. But I was just genuinely curious. Oh my God. That's funny. But for my boy, Reggie MF Walker, it is your boy here. And for our other co-host, Val, my wife, who is not here, it is your boy. You can call me Beast. You can call me Beast Mode. You can call me Rose. You can call me Rose Mode. You can call me Rose Gold if you want to. No one has, but I leave the option there for you. But whatever you call me, make sure you add. I'm your mama's favorite wrestling reviewer on this here internet. Okay? Right here. So with that said, this has been Jump Over the Barricade weekly wrestling podcast. And as part of the Family Meeting Network, we like to say, Meeting adjourned.